Ever wondered about the deadliest pandemic in human history? Today we delve into the grim tale of the Black Death. This lethal scourge is believed to have taken root in Central Asia, spreading its deadly touch along the arteries of trade routes. By 1343, it had reached the shores of Crimea, and by 1346, it had conquered the Crimea Peninsula. From these points, it infiltrated Mediterranean ports, including Constantinople, and by 1347, it made its chilling debut in Europe. In a matter of years, the Black Death had infiltrated the corners of Europe. The Black Death took no prisoners, showing up in three merciless forms. The bubonic was most common, marked by painful swollen lymph nodes. Then there was the pneumonic, a respiratory infection, and septicemic, a blood infection. Each form was a death sentence, with mortality rates soaring between 30 and 60%. In some regions, the toll was even more catastrophic, with over half the population succumbing to this relentless killer. The death toll was unimaginable, with some regions losing more than half of their population. As death swept across the continent, the very fabric of society began to unravel. The Black Death brought about unexpected social and economic shifts. Labor shortages became rampant, as countless lives were lost, causing wages to rise as surviving workers became more valuable. This scarcity of labor also began to erode the long-standing feudal system, with power dynamics shifting as peasants and laborers found themselves in higher demand. The plague shook the very foundations of feudal society, setting the stage for dramatic changes. In the face of such devastation, people sought explanations and solace. The Black Death left a profound imprint on the collective psyche. The fear of death and the mystery surrounding the disease's origins sparked significant cultural shifts. Art and literature of the era often reflected themes of mortality and the macabre. Faced with a disease they didn't understand, people reacted in various ways. Some blamed religious or ethnic groups, while others turned to flagellant movements, praying for divine intervention. In the wake of the Black Death, people were desperate for answers and relief, often resorting to extreme measures. The Black Death eventually subsided, but it left a lasting scar on Europe. As the waves of death diminished, Europe began to slowly recover from this catastrophic pandemic. However, the world they knew was forever changed. The demographic shift was monumental, with a significant portion of the population wiped out, leaving villages deserted and families fragmented. Economically, the drastic reduction in the workforce led to a surge in wages, causing a major shift in the social order. The feudal system, once the backbone of European society, began to crumble, leading to a more balanced power distribution. The psychological impact too was profound, influencing art, literature, and religious beliefs. Death became a common theme, reflecting the grim reality of the times. The Black Death, a devastating force of nature, forever changed the course of European history. Its echoes can still be felt today, a poignant reminder of our vulnerability to the forces of nature.